People, welcome to another episode of the ClyPC Adventures. I'm so excited because it's GPU time. So let's get this out. This is a Vega 64. It's a Sapphire Nitro, whatever that is. So I got unplugged the GPU. Oh, I forget there's a clip. I'm gonna eventually break that clip. Let's be real. And hopefully I'll get rid of that ugly mess. Assuming this GPU works. It's so weird having a big, beefy GPU. I'm just so not used to this. I got this for 115 quid. It's from CX. So if you want a Vega 64, go to CX. But unless you're in like America or somewhere else that doesn't have it. But to be fair, they're available in a few European countries. I think Poland, Spain. Couldn't name you others. I think they're in Australia, but I don't think they haven't. I don't think they've actually got that many stores though. Oh god, this is going to be a pain. Okay, so I've got the GPU in ClyPC. I'm now actually struggling to find the double power cable that I've got somewhere for this, which is a bit problematic. I found the single version there. Actually, that's a different one. That's the one with the weird smaller variant. But I'm looking for the one because I did have a cable that's got like the 4 pins instead of one. I just need to find it. Which is clearly proving a little bit problematic in this slightly messy room I am located in. Is it my fault it's a messy mess? Yes, it is. Yeah, not great. Yeah, good old video there, presumably from yesterday's video. That. No context. Okay, so I found the cable. Here it is. It was down there. That makes sense. Now I've got to try and plug this in, which is going to be an absolute nightmare if you can tell by the mess of cables in my case. Let's go for it. Not gonna lie, I thought the SATA and PCI connectors were shared on the power supply, but no, the PCI connector's down there to make my life more annoying. So close to making a absolutely horrible mistake. That mistake was that I thought the GPU was in. It wasn't. Like the connector. No, it had slided to the side, so it wasn't actually in the slot. Now I'm pretty sure it is in the slot. Yeah, it appears to be in the slot, so what I can do, turn it on, and hope I haven't disconnected the M.2 SSD, because that's the thing. Oh god, it's got RGB. Now I was thinking it had 3 display ports and a hopefully it's going to display something, so it's not displaying anything. Oh. It's showing something. Please tell me this works, because I want it to work. Hopefully soon it'll just work. I hope. Because I spent a bit of money on this GPU. Don't forget. Although technically, do you know what's the crazy thing? I spent less money on this GPU than I spent on the old GPU. Which is crazy. I spent like 120, 130, which admittedly was way too much. I just, thing is, this was like, I think just before the GPU shortage. I've just realised that I'm an idiot, that wasn't in. The PCI connector was loose. Okay. All right. Okay, I think it's in properly, although that's not a nice sound. Ugh. Okay. Please work. Please work. Please. Please. Beg of you. I've connected the cables like they're in. I just need to try and get this working. Things I can't really test this out on other systems, which makes this way worse. Like, it should be displaying something at least. That isn't just that brief time it flashes on with a grey screen. Need to work this out. Oh wait, that horrible noise actually isn't a problem with the GPU. Don't worry, it's these cables that you can't really see that are touching the fan. Okay, so first off, I was intending this to be a proper video. But I sort of have 2 videos, don't worry, in progress, being filmed. Actually hit my Mac G3 with my hand. 2024. So yeah. I'm just gonna say, it's been 1 year since I have been doing this. A year. It's a bit weird. I was just watching a Tom Scott video, which is 10 years, which is just 10 times what I've just done. I'm not doing it for that long. If you weren't aware. I don't even know what to title this. I don't think I guess I might title it 24. Oh, I don't know. But whatever that is outside. Yeah, so so 2 videos ready to exist. It's just, well, I say ready. One's all recorded, needs editing, and then the other is in the process of being recorded. Which is the ClyPC Adventures is being recorded, and the sort of New Year's special that I'm planning to do will be this. Will probably be tomorrow because it's recorded. I just need to put some text at the end, really. Theoretically I could upload it now, but I think there's a crucial bit of information, and also I want to probably subtitle it, so that will be coming up. But yeah, see you tomorrow with more content. I really do feel bad for these horrible low quality videos. But yeah, just think about this. At the just under 2 more months of this, and then I don't have to do this every single day like I've been doing for the past year. Crazy. Goodbye. So number one, I've plugged in my Dell monitor. I've got this set up as well. I need to find a DisplayPort cable because it's got 2 DisplayPorts, 2 HDMI's. I'm a low-end stock in DisplayPorts. So what I'm doing is I'm copying the whole home folder to the SSD that previously had Windows. I deleted the Windows because it was a broken install, clearly. So I'm going to do a temporary drive on here. So currently I'm I'm moving my whole home directory. And I'm basically gonna have to I'm gonna be reinstalling Arch. It's gonna be quite annoying, having to install a bunch of packages, but it is what it is, I guess. Not like you can really see. So yeah, I've forgot to mention I've been getting very carried away. Yes, I got the GPU working. The only problem is the drivers are all messed up. For some reason, when I did this install, I just made the mistake of not selecting like the AMD drivers alongside like the NVIDIA ones, and presumably because of that, that's the cause of all these issues. Because it seems to be some weird driver issue. I've tried sort of messing about, but I think I'm just gonna do a fresh install. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a while. Oh yeah, also like I'm getting really horrible frame times on Minecraft and Classic Cube. So it's why suffer with this, which is just clearly way worse performance. When a reinstall should hopefully do the job. I should probably also get an Arch ISO onto my USB that I ventoed yesterday. There, this USB. I ventoed it. So I'll get an Arch ISO on there as well. Yeah, this is a bit of a nightmare, just in case you couldn't tell. Okay, so conclusion is, I don't know, I've done some messing about with Sway and it sort of works. However, I wouldn't say it sort of works, I just don't really like configuring this. It's just really annoying. Wave bar, absolute pain. And the default looks absolutely atrocious. Can't really see it. I'm trying to sort it out. It's not really wanting to play this stupid camera. But yeah, it looks ugly, and yes, whatever icon font it uses, missing. Woo. It's a shame because like, I had a really good wave bar config like a year ago. Less than a year ago, probably. Well, I know I initially created it over a year ago, but yeah, I used it probably about, I don't know, April 2023. Yeah, so it's hopeless. I just sort of gave up for a couple of hours. I've not touched it in a couple of hours. It really wasn't enjoyable. I also had to manually. I did a fresh config, by the way, and I had to add the volume controls. Also changed it to be 2.5. This example said add 5%. I don't know if what I had before was 5%, but anyways, I've got more volume controls. It's funny because that 30% that you can't really see, there you go, that's actually the volume amp. It only shows 4 numbers, so when you go down, it sort of looks like it's jumping between 2 and 3, but it's, you know, because it's going down by 2.5% instead of the 5%, or actually no, it was 10% initially. Sorry, it was 10% initially, and then I changed it to 5, and then I changed it 2.5. Yeah, I don't like Wayland, but to be fair, I did relatively quickly find out how to do the monitors. But let's be real, it was way more unintuitive than just you go into NVIDIA Sense, well, pseudo NVIDIA Sense, which you could argue is not a great experience, than like pseudo in a terminal, but whatever. I think if you're on a desktop, you'll get your poll kit, but I'm not on a full desktop. And then you just move them about, and then you save to the X configuration file. Also, yeah, it only works for Xorg, but to be fair, Sway on NVIDIA is not very usable. That's all you need to know. Yes. So By the way, I've tried to get the files off of it. It was initially working, then it suspended the computer and it just refused to give a display. Then the second time, it was complaining about there not enough storage. I deleted Sea Skylines 2 off of here, which freed about 60 gigs. And because the main SSD is like 500, but the SATA one, which is actually down there, that's only 480, and it was almost full. It had like a gig left. Yeah, so I cleared that out. Um, so it should have been enough, and it complained again. So I went to have a look, and somehow the storage got filled back up. I don't know how. I looked in like the waste bin, it was, or the bin, or whatever you call it. Nothing there. In the home directory, nothing there. So that's great. Yeah, I've really balked this install, unfortunately. If only I wasn't an idiot a few weeks ago where I would have been done the responsible action of installing the AMD driver as well, then I should have, in theory, been fine. Yeah, not good. So, I don't really know if I should probably do it now, you're right, like, that would probably be a good idea, but, yeah. Also, to be fair, Sway also wasn't playing nicely with what I can presume was like Xorg applications. Like they just outright wouldn't run. But now they run, like Catcher wasn't able to run. Although problem is Catcher still doesn't really work properly. The mouse is useless. Like if you click on something it won't work. Same with VLC and same with Notepad QQ. Yeah, I can't really call this ideal because it's not ideal in any way. That's just reality. Yeah. Um, so I'm gonna leave it here because I've got to release this the day. I'm gonna be releasing this the day after I'm filming this, which will be the third. Um, it's currently the second now. Um, but yeah. I guess that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this exciting video and goodbye.